We've been talking all this half hour about relationships, love, loving your spouse, loving those around you. I think this article kind of falls in really well, and loving your neighbor. That's also something that God commands us to do. And so this article talks about 5 simple things that we can do to love immigrants, refugees, our community, our neighbors. And I love this. First thing, learn the facts.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing that often separates us as people is we don't understand another culture.
Yes.
And it's in that misunderstanding that, honestly leads to racism.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know, well, why do they do this? That's not the way we do things. And, we have to understand that. And also to remember that these are all God's creatures.
Yes.
And I know that personally I've been so enriched by, like my wife said to me one time, do you have a friend from every country in the world? I said, no, but every continent except maybe Antarctica, but I'm working on that. But yeah, it's very important that we do learn the facts and are enriched. I mean, food-wise, I've been totally enriched by that. So.
And that's a part of listening, right? Being in a posture of listening to somebody, hearing about their lives, about their stories. Help an immigrant or refugee learn English.
Absolutely.
I love this idea. I run a charity called the Baby Depot, and we, visit a lot of homes where English is not the first language. And so sometimes, they love it when we come over because they get to practice their English a little, and we get to teach them a few new words. So yeah, teaching your neighbor how to speak English if they don't.
And using the Bible as the reference book. I remember being in a church in Vancouver, and Chinese church, and people were coming from China and they were learning, from other Asian countries and learning English. And so the weekend that I was doing this particular story, people were being baptized in great numbers because they had come to know Jesus through reading the Bible.
Wow.
Who would figure that?
That's cool. Instead of the dictionary, maybe the Bible.
The Bible, yep.
Invite a refugee family over for a meal.
Yeah,
Love that.
That's like my favorite thing. Injera, if you go to our webpage and learn about the host here, injera, one of my favorite foods, it's from Ethiopia. Yeah, love it. So we can enrich our appetites as well.
All right, and we're going to rush through because we only have a few more minutes. Visit an immigrant church. And last one, tell your immigrant story. Maybe you have a story of your family coming to Canada. You're, just connecting with people that way.